Alright guys, so welcome back to another Davinci Resolve tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to be doing a cool zoom in effect. You already saw it in the intro. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Actually, before I started recording, I synced up the clip just so we don't have to waste time doing that. So let me just show you what it looks like when it's synced up. Alright, so it's pretty synced up to me. So now what we gotta do, we gotta add a slow-mo. So pretty much add a slow-mo, what you wanna do is you wanna go to the frame where you see the pellets. Right there, so that's the frame. Now you wanna lock this audio. Always make sure to lock the audio before you mess around with the speed, because otherwise it'll mess up the audio and it sounds really bad. So you wanna press Control R and then add a speed point. Select here, add speed point. Then maybe go like around 15 frames to the right. I'm not really sure. It doesn't matter too much. So add a speed point right there. Change speed. 50%. So now let's see what it looks like with the slow-mo. Alright, so that looks alright. I'll make the slow-mo a little bit longer. So now let's actually do the effect. So what you want to do, you want to go to the frame where the pellets hit again, this one, and you want to press Control B on your keyboard. That splits it. Then when you want the effect to start, so let's say I want it to start like, oops, maybe like right here, like just as I throw the crash pad. So then again, you want to split it. Now make sure you're selecting this middle clip and you want to press Control C. So Control C. And then here you want to Command V or Control V to copy paste it. Now drag the copy above the original. So now that we've done this, you want to go into Fusion. And the first thing you want to do is you want to press Shift Space and then type in Transform. Right there, Transform XF, add. Now it's already in. So now you want to go to the very first keyframe, this one, and then keyframe the size. Then you want to go to the very last keyframe, right there, keyframe the size. Or actually, for whatever reason, I need to make this one frame longer, so give me 1 second. Make this, actually, it'll be alright. So now selecting, actually I lied, I want to make it a little bit longer. So like that, move this back a little bit, and like that. So now again, you want to go back into Fusion, and then go to this keyframe, this one right here, and then keyframe the size. I'll cut this off at the end, like that. And then you want to go around 4 or 5 keyframes to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keyframe the size one last time. And then bring the size down to around 0.4 maybe. I think that will look alright. Yeah, like this maybe. Yeah, like that. So I'll just see what it looks like. What we have so far. Boom. Alright. So now the next step, what you want to do, for this effect, you're going to need Sapphire plugins. I'll try and link them in the description if I remember. If I don't, there's a ton of videos on YouTube on how to get them. So, anyway, you want to go Shift Space again, S_warp fisheye, this effect right here, and press Add. Now this looks very funky. So what you want to do, you want to go change the amount down to maybe like, try to find a good amount. Like this maybe. I think that looks pretty decent. So it starts off weird, but that's normal. So it's very laggy. Let's just try and play it. I think it'll be too laggy though. Alright, so I think that looks actually pretty good. Of course, you can always mess around. I just like this. I think this looks really nice. So now the last thing we want to do, you want to go Shift Space for again. Oops, Shift Space. S_drop shadow. Drop shadow, add it in right there. Then you see Shift X and Shift Y right over here. bring them both down to 0. Oh, I messed this up actually. 0 and Shift X and Shift Y. Now you want to bring up the opacity a little bit and the blur. So actually, I'm gonna bring the opacity down. So like the blur maybe. So let me just. All right. So that looks pretty decent. So now I'm gonna go into the shadow color, and this is gonna be the border color. So I like blue. I'm gonna use this blue right here. And okay. So now you see it gives us a little cool effect. So that's really gonna be it for the top part. But you see it looks kind of weird because they look identical. The part in the middle and the part on the outside. So you wanna, while selecting the top clip, press D. It disables it. Now go back into Fusion. Now I wanna do Shift Space S underscore sat. Oh no, hue sat bright. Add it in. It's in. And then you just want to like change this to something completely random. It really doesn't matter. I just so it looks different from the one on the top. So now it looks like, oops, like this. So let me try and play it back so we can see what it looks like.
No trumpet.
So, obviously it's quite laggy. Once you render it out, it'll look better. Basically, this is what it looks like. So you go in, boom. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below what I should do next. And that's gonna be it for me. I'm out of here. Peace.